Hi everyone, in this video we're going to do a total body workout that you can do from home. I'm here with Nick and he's going to show us how to do this exercise. So let's get that band first. So we're going to start with warming up. So you want to warm up your shoulder before you start. So just get a band or a towel. You just go over your head, under your head. So just keep it, just flossing your shoulder, just kind of warming it up, just creating blood flow in those areas. So especially if you sit in a computer all day long, those tends to kind of freeze up and get tight. So this is a great warm-up. And another variation is you do a circular motion. So just flossing those shoulder, cleaning it up. The more you move, the more it hydrates the tissue. So it prevents you from hurting yourself before the exercise. Okay, let's do a couple more. Okay, so then if you have any broom or pool cleaner in your house, you could use those. So put it on your shoulder and just rotate from your spine, and this is a great warm-up for your obliques, all those connective tissue that rotates your spine, rotates your body, and warming up. So make sure you're not rotating from your neck, but instead think of rotating from your lower spine. Another one is lateral flexion. So you go from side to side, right to left. So instead of just moving the pole, I want you to think more of flexing from your spine. So the spine flexes forward, it extends, it rotates, and it also bends sideways. Next one, you could put the pole behind your back, and this will teach you how to properly bend forward. So hinge from the hip instead of rounding the back. Instead of this, so Nick is pushing his butt back and hinging. His knee is soft. He should feel a stretch in his hamstring as he does this exercise. So make sure the hip, the shoulder, the mid-back, and the head is always connected. So if you started losing connection, that means you're not ready to go deeper. Your body's not allowing you to do it yet. So it started to compensate. So you wanna do this before you start. Let's start on the floor, hands and knees. Hands just below your shoulder, knee below your hip. So another way to warm up is your wrists. Your wrists, to prepare you for push-ups or other exercises. You're ready for the floor. So I want you to put your hand just below your shoulder and your knee just below the hip. You have a natural curve here, and you're just gonna roll forward and back to neutral. Roll forward, so you'll feel a stretch in your wrist. So this is a good warm-up for your wrist before you do any push-ups or handstands. And another one is turn your hand the other way, and you go backwards this time. So it's now Nick is trying to stretch his forearm. So it's a great mobility work for your wrist. And just to the point of stretch, you don't have to strain yourself or hurt yourself. Another one is put your hands this way and just pressing the floor away from you. So you're strengthening those muscle in your wrists. So don't put so much weight, but you're just actively pressing the floor away from you with your fingers. Great. Another one, make a V, then circulate your arm, your wrist forward, inward, then backwards. Some more circulation. Okay, then extend one arm, pull it. So make sure your elbows are fully extended. Then palms facing front, then pull the fingers, keep your elbows straight. Then rotate your hand, grab it with your 3 fingers, then do a rotation, elbows extended. So feel those rotational, and switch hands. So you don't have to hold it too long, 3 to 5 seconds is enough, because you're preparing yourself for movement, so you don't want to create any tension. So rotate. Okay. Then let's stand up, neck. So let's warm up your other parts of the body. So this is called the world's greatest stretch. So start with pulling your knee to your chest, go down, drive your chest down to the floor, feel the groin, add a rotation, then put your hands down, bring your knee down first, then shift your weight back, then flex the ankle. As you can see, he's stretching pretty much his upper body and lower body at the same time. Switch leg, pull it up, step forward, try to bring your chest down to the floor as low as you can. Bring this, open your groin, rotate, so you're also working his obliques, opening up the chest, shift your weight back, feeling the hamstring.
How many times do I do that each side?
So we could do this, for 5 to 10. Normally we do this, we just walk up and down the hallway, so it's a great way to, some movement prep for your exercise, prepare you for running or prepare you for any sports activity. So maybe one more, neck. And you're going to start feeling different parts of your body that's restricted, things that you don't really are aware of. Let's face this way, Nick. We'll do your side stretch. So step to your right side, then feel the groin, then come back, then back. Yeah, so right, left, right. So now Nick is trying to stretch his groin just to prepare his movement. So you'll notice he's keeping it straight, and it's because he has great mobility in his ankle. But you'll notice if you are doing this, your toes might turn out to compensate. So you want to really try to keep that ankle straight, and the knee should be just above your toe. Don't let your knee go beyond that. He pushes his butt back as he does that. He's done this for a while, so he's pretty proficient in this movement. So this is a great hamstring stretch. It's called RDL, and he's balancing on one leg. He's softening his knee. Same thing. He's hinging from the hip. He's trying to balance, working those balance muscle, because the only way to work those balance muscle if you stand on one leg. So you might, wobble at the first time you do this, but you could start with holding a pole or just do it without holding. So this is a great stretch. It's a quad stretch. So this is a more intermediate and advanced way of doing it. He's doing it contralateral, opposite arms, opposite hands. Another way of doing the easy version is hold your right, same hand, same leg, neck, then reach forward. Yeah. So this is the easy version. Okay, then do the other side. Great. Okay.
And it seems to help if I kick into the hand.
Yes,
And you can
that's
see
correct.
it
So
helps
that's a good tips is as he reach forward, he press his ankle against his hand instead of just trying to balance himself. It's hard, but that's our warm up. So we'll go on to the next exercise. Thank you.